Create your own planner using Canva. You can use this planner for yourself. It's perfect for teachers. You can customize it however you'd like. You can also use it to publish your own book, your own planner with Kindle Direct Publishing and Amazon. Hi, I'm Julie and welcome to our channel, Fun Affiliate Family. I want to make sure you don't miss any videos in our new series. You did that in Canva, so I want to make sure you subscribe to our channel and be sure to stay to the end of this video, and I'm going to tell you how you can get Canva Pro for free. Let's go. On the Canva homepage, you're going to click Create a Design to start building your planner. I'm going to click Custom Size, and I'm going to make mine 8.5 by 11. Make sure it's in inches. You can do whatever size you want. Just know that the bigger the page, the more little boxes you can get for your planner, and 8.5 by 11 is a really good size for a planner. And then you click Create New Design. On your canvas, if you want to turn on these guides, you can. Right here, the inner dotted lines, you can go up to File and then click Show Margins. And then you can also turn on the print bleed, which is this line over here on the side. So I always turn those on because this I'm actually going to use and publish to Kindle Direct Publishing and make my own planner that I can use in preschool this year. So I'm creating this for two reasons. One, to show you how, and two, to actually have it in my Etsy shop if people want to purchase it, and I'm going to actually use it to create my own book. So that being said, these margins are helpful, especially if you're creating something that you're going to publish, because Amazon will not publish anything over like these lines. They don't want any text or words or elements past this line, which isn't great. If you're just going to print it for yourself, you don't even have to worry about it. All right, so now you're going to go to Elements and you're going to search Table, and this will bring up the tables. Now you can scroll through. There's lots of different kinds. I'm just going to pick this first one here and add it here to my page. Now to move it around, you just have to click on this part right here. You can rotate it around if you'd like by clicking here and just rotating. That is not anything I want to do at this moment, so I'm just going to leave it there. Now, if you click these little dots above, so for this purpose, these are rows and these are columns. So if you click up here, you can add however many you want. So I'm going to put 4 across the top of my page. So I'm going to add a column. And eventually I want to have 4 columns. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down I want to have 5. So I already have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to click on these dots and add another row. So I want to have it 1, 2, 3, 4 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So there you go. That's just kind of a basic outline for our planner. Canva makes it really easy to size your planner. So what I'm going to do is just kind of find a spot, and I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to pull it down and over, because I like for it to go top to bottom. I want to leave a little bit of space at the top, because I'm going to have blanks at the top for people to add whatever they want. If they want to put the session, like if they're teaching an art class or PE time or whatever, and then down the sides for the different days of the week. So we have our 5 days. All right, so to do that, you see it kind of kept it all together. If it doesn't, you can always click here and size rows equally, and it would keep everything equal. Or if you want to add the words first, if you're going to put information in each of your boxes, you can do size rows to content. So it really does make it easy. So there we have our one page here. So I'm going to have to put some text boxes up here and then down the side. One easy way to get a text box on your screen is just on your keyboard, press the T button, and it will add a text box like that. So across the top, I'm going to put subject. You see, I'm going to have to really make this a lot smaller. So what I'm going to do is zoom in on my page, and it's going to make it a lot easier for me to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to kind of go through and add, I'm going to put subject, period, class, All right. And now I'm going to just make that a lot smaller. I'm going to bring it down. Now I'm looking at one that I used last year as an example. And what they had was they had the words, and then above it they had a little line. So a good easy way to make a line is you press L on your keyboard, and you see it put the line down here for me. So I'm just going to move it up. And then I'm going to make it a little bit thinner. To do that, you click over here and you have the line, the weight line. You can do that. You can even make it dotted. If you would prefer it to have dotted lines, you could do that as well. And then I'm going to make it about the same length as the words. I think because it's so small, it's been very temperamental to try to get it right. So I'm going to get that just how I want it. And I may have to make it bigger to do so. Little temperamental. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so now if I like the way that looks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to select all of that. I clicked and dragged and selected it all, and then I'm going to go up here to group, and I'm going to group that whole section together so I can move it around as one, and that'll make it easier because what I'm going to do is click on it, and I'm going to hit copy and paste, and I'm going to put that all the way down the side of this page, wherever I want it to be. I may move it down just a little bit. And I will do that all the way across. All right, so my intent is to have the other page just like this on the other side. So if you, as a teacher, wanted to go all the way across the 2 pages as the book is open, you could do that as well. Now down the side, I want to have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and a place for the date. So to do that, I'm going to click my T again to bring up a text box. And I'm just going to type in M, enter O, enter N. So that'll be for my Monday. And then I think I will copy and paste. Now what I forgot to mention earlier is to copy and paste is easy if you click on what you want, Control-C copies, and then Control-V paste. So Control-C, Control-V. And that's going to copy and paste. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to switch this around to say Tuesday. That's going to get some brain going on trying to type down. That was strange. Okay, so Tuesday, and then I'm going to Control-V to paste another one. And then I'm going to do Wednesday. All right, and then I'm going to do Control-V again and bring this one down to do Thursday. It's really no trick to lining it up. I usually just kind of have to eyeball it. And then let's see, Control-V one more time to do Friday. So I'm just getting it on here for now, and I'll go back in a little bit and make sure that it's lined up. All right, now another thing at the bottom of these little bit here, I want to put a little bit of spacing for the date. So I'm going to do text again to give myself a text box. So what I have to do is be clicked on the page, and then there's my text box. In this one, I'm going to put the word date, and I'm going to kind of put it down underneath like that. Now I'd like to have a little line on top of it, so let's see if we can do this again. I'm going to do line. I'm going to press L. I'm going to make it really small before I switch. Let's see if this makes it make it a little easier. Date, and then I'm going to make it thinner with the weight. I'm going to do the dotted line again. Okay, so that'll give people a little bit of space. Now I do want to kind of connect this together so I can copy and paste it. So I click and drag up to group it all together. Hit the dots, click on group, and it's going to put it all together. So now my date with the line is all together. So I'm going to click copy and paste. Control C, Control V, copy and paste. All right. Let's see. And then I'm going to go up here and do the same thing. Put it underneath Wednesday. I may want to move Wednesday up just a little bit. Where's these words weren't so small? Okay, one more time, do it right here. Control V. Love how it just puts it wherever it wants. And then again, Control V to paste. All right, let's see how this is looking. Might move these words up just a little bit. And I'll probably have to zoom out a little just to double check everything to make sure everything looks pretty lined up. This obviously needs to go up a good bit because Thursday's a big word. Maybe had an extra letter or two. All right, so I'm going to zoom out a little just to see how it looks. Move Friday down a little bit because maybe move Wednesday up a little bit. Tuesday needs to go up some too. How much room here for Tuesday is there? All right, I'm just muttering to myself, but you get the picture here. We want it nice and even and evenly spaced. Looking at my page, I'm not really sure what happened. I see some extra stuff going on down here. So I think I accidentally, when I was clicking around, I accidentally added a row maybe. So I'm going to click that and I'm going to delete a row and we'll see what happens. Okay, not sure how that happened, but you know now that's how you delete a row. Now at the top, I want to put something like teacher. So I'm going to click again, press the T for text box. I'm going to put the word teacher. Just for those teachers who, I'm going to use mine for as, you know, preschool teacher. I don't need some of these boxes, but there may be some teachers out there that do have some other needs that I don't have. So I'm going to copy and paste. I'm going to put the word grade because, you know, some teachers teach multiple grades. I'm going to put, let's say, another copy and paste the word. Some teachers have their classes sorted by rooms, or maybe they have to spread around to go to different rooms. Then I'm going to also have one that says week of. That was important to me when I was teaching. So I'm going to do one more that says week of, and then I'll have some spaces there for the lines. All right, so I'm going to move this over a little bit. I'm going to add in some lines again. And to do that, I'm just going to make sure I've clicked here, press the L button. I'm going to move it up. I could just put one line across the whole way. That might be easier. Not that it's about easy, right? We want it right, but that doesn't look bad to me. Let's see. I'm going to move down this week of part a little bit and see how it comes out. What do you think? Do you like it? All right. For some reason, it's not letting me click on these words. Let's see. The word teacher. Maybe this line is in the way. I'm going to move it way down and see what happens. This is strange. Oh, wait. There we go. Teacher. I think the line was throwing it off because everything is so small. All right, so the teacher I didn't have, I don't think I had a, I wanted like a colon after it. So I'm going to see if I can do that. And I might have to zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So always zooming in is always a good thing because sometimes it's just hard to see when everything is so small. All right, and then I need to move this down. Move this over a little. Look at there. I've got 2 colons in this one. Not good. Move it around a little. You don't need as much room for that. And then I'm going to move my line back up. Move teacher over a little bit more. Teacher, grade, room, week of. I like it. What do you think? Like I have 2 colons here as well. All right, so now that I'm zoomed in, I'm going to double check everything and make sure everything is spelled correctly. And on first glance, it all looks pretty decent. Make sure you double check. So we have our first page complete. Could move this up a little bit more if I wanted to. I don't know why, I just am never happy with when I have things a certain spot. All right, so I'm just going to do that real quick. I want it as close to the top as I can because I want it to make sure everything is even. I might even can move this up a little bit if I need to. So let's zoom back out and take a look at our planner page. See, when I'm looking at this, I could bring it down just a little bit and make a little bit of extra room there. All right, are we happy with that? I think so. As I say that, I'm looking at this word here. It looks a little off, so I'm just going to move it down a fraction. Okay, we're good. All right, and then that is the first page. Easy way to do this, but most people don't just have 4 classes, but you can always click up here to duplicate page and make a whole planner full of these. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my second page. So I'm going to go down here and do, just click here to add a page. And let's see, I want to move it up because I want it to be right after the first one. So I'm going to go up. Actually, let me do this. I'm going to actually make this one be my cover page. All right, so my first one will say something like my planner, and then this will be the first page. Now I want my second page to kind of look like this for the most part, but I don't want to have these. I don't want to have these words over here. I just want to have this up at the top. And actually on the second page, I'm going to try to get in the same number, the 4 here, and it should be okay. It may have some extra space over here. So let's just start designing it and see what happens. I don't want to make it a different size, but so we're going to have that 4. So that way you would actually have enough room for 8. So to do, I'm just going to come in and start deleting some things here. And I need to click on the actual object and not delete it word letter by letter, right? So click and delete all of this. All right, so as I have it now, I'm going to have a planner, like my planner cover page. I'm going to have this, and then here is the page after that. So what I want to do is move all of this over a little bit. So I'm going to hit Control A. I'm going to just click on my page. You see how when I've highlighted the whole page, that means I've just kind of clicked on the page. Control A is going to group everything together so I can easily kind of move it over. Because in my plan, when you open your book, this page here will be on the right. And then when you turn the page, you'll have left page and then right page. So when you open it, these will be together. And they should be in the exact same spot because I duplicated and all I did was move it over. I didn't move it up or down or anything like that. So that's how it should be. They should be exactly lined up. Now, if you go down here to this little box here, it says grid view, and this is your grid view. So you have, this is gonna be the cover page. We have our first page and second page. Now, if you click on your page and then press Control and click on the other page, you can then go up here to duplicate and it will duplicate both pages. So now we've got the same thing again. And then you can go again and duplicate 2 pages. So you can keep going that all the way through until you get to your desired number of pages. I'm going to close the grid view because I want to go back to the top and we need to make our cover page. So to do that, I'm just going to go to that first page and I'm going to go over here to text, and you can pick something from down here, any of these really cool ones if you want. You find something really neat that you want to do on your cover. It's your book, so you can do anything you want. And then, or you can just press this and put weekly planner. If you want to add some color, you can. Just know it will cost more to add color. And so that's not something I want to do at this time. And then you may want to put a line because you may want your name on it. Something like that. Now I'm going to extend my line a little bit. And I want to make sure it's centered. So I haven't showed you how to do that today. You click this, like click whatever you want centered, click on position, and then center. You can also center it in the middle of the page. You can center it at the top or bottom of the page, whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to do that. That way I could put my name in it if I wanted. And then maybe I want to center the words weekly planner. Make sure you click on it. Go over here and position it in the center as well. And there you go. You have your planner. So I hope this was helpful to you. And I wish you all the best in making your planner. Have fun with it. You also, I'm sorry, I shouldn't wrap up yet because you might want to add something. If you want to add anything to it, you can go over here to elements. Maybe you want to add a little picture or two somewhere along the way. Remember, if you add color, you're going to have to pay for it. So, you just may want to add something in there to make it, have a little fun with it. It's your planner. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new. And if you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Now, if there's something else you'd like to learn about with Canva's features, be sure to leave me a comment and I'll make a video about it. Now, you want to get Canva Pro for free for 30 days, right? All you have to do is click the link in this video description and you will have access to Canva Pro for free for 30 days. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.